Welcome back to another Habs Nation video. Today we talk about three different subjects. We're going to talk about different news around the Montreal Canadiens, following by the different prospect update. Finally, we're going to talk about the preview game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, Martin St. Louis decided to split the group in two again. On this time, pay attention. The first line, Suzuki, Caulfield, Sokoski, Doc, Lane, and Newhook, following by Dvorak, Anderson, Roy. And then we have Jake Evans with Joel Armia and Brendan Gallagher. This is look like the NHL line for the upcoming season. Defenseman, Madison Strobel. Yes, Kaden Coley is still hurt. Following by Lane Hudson and David Savard. Then we have Jekai and Justin Barron together as a third pairing. Montembeault and Primo together. And we did not see Rebecca and Mayu and that regular group of the number one of the Montreal Canadiens. So this is very important to know about what's going on with the Montreal Canadiens. And this is maybe the lineup for the beginning of the season 2024-2025 with the Montreal Canadiens. But we have other news about Montreal Canadiens. Martin St. Louis said we don't practice the power play yet. But what happened yesterday, guys? The Montreal Canadiens started the practice with two different units. The biggest news about that is what we did all summer to figure out where is going happening with the unit number one and unit number two, who is going to be on those units. And then Martin St. Louis started with the number one, Sakowski, Caulfield, Suzuki, Doc, and Madison, following by the unit number two, Patrick Lane, and Newhook, Gallagher, Roy, and Hudson. Now you have to figure out where are the position of the players. You can see on that graphic, Suzuki on the right, Caulfield to opposite side. Then we have on the bumper, Juraj Sokoski, Mike Madison, the quarterback, following by Kirby Doc as a player in front of net or at the goal line for the Montreal Canadiens on the power play number one. Then on the unit number two, you're going to realize it's Lane Hudson, quarterback on that unit. On the bumper, Brendan Gallagher. On the one side is Alex Newhook. The other side is Patrick Lane. Finally, we have Joshua Roy from the net or at the goal line for the Montreal Canadiens. So that unit is without Josh Anderson, Christian Dvorak, and Joel Armia. My next news for the Montreal Canadiens about the NHL rules, and I want to talk about Oliver Kapanen. First of all, Oliver Kapanen did not participate to the practice of the Montreal Canadiens at the treatment day with the Montreal Canadiens organization, but they have a rules in NHL where people talk about the fact that Kapanen can play 9 games before he can go back and play in the Sweden Hockey League. But take a note, Kapanen is 21 years old, and the rule of the 9 game before the Montreal Canadiens take a decision does not apply because he's 21 years old. The rule of the 9 game is only for the players junior where they are 18 or 19 years old and they can be returned to the team junior before they play 10 games in the NHL without they burn 1 year of the entry-level contract. On the case of Kapanen, whatever he play with the Montreal Canadiens or he play with the team Timra, he's going to burn his first year contract of his entry-level contract. Not done yet, guys. We have other news we want to talk about, and I want to share with you what I learned after 3-game exhibition for the Montreal Canadiens. For what I can see now, Lane Hudson is in with the Montreal Canadiens. Mayo Rebecca is going to start with the Laval Rocket. Strobel over Jekai. Yes, expect that situation. I think Jekai does not have a really good camp so far. Everything could change for the next 3 exhibition games before the beginning of the season. But at this moment, Jekai could be the defenseman number 7 for the Montreal Canadiens. I really like the different players since the beginning of this camp. Alex Barry-Boulet, Kapanen, Owen Beck have a good camp, and they try to get a spot with the Montreal Canadiens. The 4 line, talking about talk, Pesada have a really good camp with the Montreal Canadiens so far. And finally, the goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens, Montembeault, Tobesh, and Primo delivery great performance so far for the Montreal Canadiens, and they are for me the players did very well during the 3-game exhibition with the Montreal Canadiens, and that's what my expectation for the beginning of the season for the Montreal Canadiens roster for the season 2024-2025. We'll see if Kapanen Beck or Alex Barry-Boulet could be part of the roster. But definitely, Lane Hudson is a part of the Montreal Canadiens roster for the upcoming season. Now, we want to talk about two different prospects for the Montreal Canadiens, and they scored the 4th goal of the season. What? Yes, yesterday, guys, Vincent Rohrer scored a great goal. Watch again that replay, guy. Pick up the puck in front of the net. It go all the way from 3 zone, a release, an amazing great wrist shot to score the goal. His 4th goal. It was the only goal of that game by Zurich. Rohrer scored his 4th goal of the season. What a great shot by him. Now, even Demidov got his 4th goal of the season. Great pass by Tony DeAngelo. And that gave his 4th goal of the season. 4 goals in 9 games for Demidov with 7 points. He has 1 shot on the net, play over 13 minutes with the team. And that's happening with Demidov yesterday. The SKA won by the score at 8-5. Finally, you can see the replay. What a great pass of Tony DeAngelo, ex-New York Rangers. DeAngelo played his first game with the SKA. That gave him his 3 passes during his first game with the team SKA. But again, Demidov and Vincent Rohrer score their 4th goal of the season with their team. Finally, the preview game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Pay attention to that. Montreal Canadiens show up and Toronto with not a big lineup. It would be the case for the Toronto because look, Nylander now, Tavares, and Austin Matthews, the 3 big guns with Mitch Marner, are out with some kind of injury. So it will be really interesting what it looked like, the lineup for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But don't expect too much like the Montreal did Thursday night to have a solid lineup for the Toronto. But for the Montreal Canadiens, expect at least 3 lines of the regular player in NHL. I will be not surprised. Definitely, the 2 goaltenders, it will be Primo and Montembeault. And the defenseman, I think that will be the look like what we talked about earlier. I'm talking about Jekai, Barron, Strobel, Madison, Savard, and Hudson. We'll see what we're going to hear from Martin Saint-Louis a little bit later during the day. I just want to share with you guys the roster for the Montreal Canadiens for the preview game between Toronto and the Montreal tonight. Of course, we're going to do the play-by-play game of this game. Join me and the Montreal Canadiens fans to see that game. One more thing I want to add at the end of this video, guys, is Tobesh. I think is maybe the biggest surprise of this training camp for the Montreal Canadiens so far. Great performance of the 2 games he played with the Montreal Canadiens. Look, he has over .950 save percentage, and nobody talk about him. It's always about Montembeault, Primo, Fowler, sometimes Valenkin. But overall, I just want to talking about Tobesh, and I want to share with you what he did so far in the training camp. And this could be very interesting next year, the situation of the goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens, because remember, Primo played on his final year contract with the Montreal Canadiens. That's all we got today on this episode. We talk about the Montreal Canadiens news, what I learned about the first 3 games of the Montreal Canadiens exhibition game. And then we talk about 2 prospects Montreal, Demidov and Rohrer. And finally, we talk the preview game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now it's your turn to leave me a comment below this video. Don't forget to subscribe on this channel and click on the likes. And finally, remember, you have greatness inside of you. And we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.